So October 7th, this month, the Dominica government chose the Tron blockchain and 7 cryptocurrencies inside the ecosystem to pretty much give them legal tender access. Now, we're going to be diving into what all this means and what type of access do these cryptocurrencies now have. Now, I'm a little bit late covering this information. I got DM'd so many times with this information in it. I got tagged on Twitter a bunch of times as well. Now, I do think this is positive information for Tron, the blockchain, and the ecosystem as a whole, and I do think this is a great step in the right direction, but only time will tell us what will come from all of this. But let's go ahead and dive into the first piece of news. Now, as we can see by the headline, Dominican government partners with Tron to launch Dominican coin. This came out October 13th, but remember, this actually went into effect October 7th this month. So let's look at a couple highlighted parts. The government of Dominican has partnered with the smart contract blockchain platform Tron to issue Dominica Coin DMC, a token that promotes the Caribbean nation's natural and cultural heritage. It goes on to say that the DMC token developed on the Tron blockchain will utilize the mechanics of a fan token. Now, fan tokens are normally associated with sports teams, enabling token holders to vote on governance issues like the choice of color in jerseys, for example. Now, it goes on to say that this is the first for a country to issue fan tokens, with Dominica's government stating in a press release that the project would help promote Dominica's global fanfare for its natural heritage and tourism and attractions. Now, this is a historic step for Dominica in the drive to enhance economic growth by embracing digital innovation and appointing Tron Protocol as its designed national blockchain infrastructure. That's huge, right? That is huge. Now, let's move down a little bit. Dominica's token launch on Tron isn't isolated development by one country. Put in broader policy context, it has much wider implications. Now, if you look down here, the last part, all that policy context is a big deal for Tron. So if other countries from the political and economic club follow the example set by Dominica, then Dominica coin could be the first of many Caribbean tokens to come out of the region. And this is why I said a little bit earlier, only time will tell what comes from all of this. Will other countries start to follow suit? I do think some countries and some powers will be upset with this move because it forces their hand a little bit for them to now make a move sooner than later on what they're actually going to do with their country. So I do think it is a great step in the right direction for Tron and for these particular cryptocurrencies, which we're going to go ahead and dive into. So the next thing we're going to look at here is a press release PDF coming from the government of Dominica, as you can see. Now check this out, and as you can see the date, October 7, 2022. The government of Dominica has entered into an agreement with Tron following the passage of virtual asset business legislation in May 2022. Now, this is a historic step for Dominica in its drive to enhance economic growth by embracing digital innovation and appointing Tron Protocol, as we just kind of read this, design national blockchain infrastructure. Now, if you look right here, it says Tron has obtained the government's endorsement to issue Dominica's coin, which will be DMC, a blockchain-based fan token to help promote Dominica's global fanfare for its natural heritage and tourism attractions. So, if we go over to this press release here coming from the Commonwealth of Dominica, and this is also coming from them telling us what access these cryptos are going to have. Now, the crypto ordinance of how this is going to go, and I'm going to read this for you so you can see what's going on. Let me make this a little bit bigger. So, Tron crypto means BTT, JST, NFT, TRX, USDD, USDT, and TUSD. And it also breaks down the meaning so you know. So BTT, this is talking about the BitTorrent chain BTT, as well as the decentralized storage BTT, the old BTT token. So both of these are considered in this. The JST means the governance token of Tron DeFi, Just Land and Just Stable. NFT, which is the governance token of Ape NFT protocol. TRX, we all know that's the governance token of the Tron blockchain. We have USDT, USDD, and TUSD, which are all stable coins on the Tron blockchain. And then we have And then we have the three stable coins, USDT Tether, USDD, and then you have True USD, which are US dollar stable coins on the Tron TRC20 protocol. Now, if you look right here, general provisions, let's take a look at this. What is the purpose of these cryptos, right? Well, the purposes of this ordinance is to approve Tron as Dominica's design national blockchain infrastructure, whereas its native tokens, also known as Tron Crypto, are granted statutory status as authorized digital currency and medium of exchange in the Commonwealth of Dominica. That's huge. And remember, Tron Crypto means these cryptos here, and they broke it down so you know exactly what they're talking about. So as we move down to the acceptable uses of these cryptos, the government in the Commonwealth of Dominica may accept Tron Crypto payment for public service, including tax payments, when and where the necessary infrastructure for transaction is available. Now, economic agents in the Commonwealth of Dominica may accept Tron Crypto as payment for good or service when and where the necessary infrastructure for a transaction is available. So right here, you can see it's used as a medium of exchange, and now it can be used for payments of taxes, goods and services, and public service. That's huge. That's pretty much legal tender, right? Now, as we look at the exchange rate between Tron Crypto and the East Caribbean dollar, also known as EC, will be freely determined by the market. And then check this out. This is huge. No capital gain taxes. So exchanges between Tron Crypto and the East Caribbean dollar are not subject to capital gain taxes. That is huge. And if we head over to Live Coin Watch here, we can see Tron is still one of the top cryptos in the space today, number 15 in the midst of this bear market that we are currently in. So I wanted to just shed some light on this big news for the Tron ecosystem. Now, again, Dominica isn't one of the largest countries and biggest places in the world, but how many blockchains do you know have been able to do this so far, right? So I do think, again, as I said at the beginning, this is a great step in the right direction. Now, what comes from this, only time will tell, but I do think this will force the hands of other countries and other powers at be. So let me know what you think down in the comment section regarding this news with the Dominica government partnering with the Tron blockchain and the other 7 cryptocurrencies that I named, giving them pretty much legal tender access in the Commonwealth of Dominica. Let me know down in the comment section, and I will catch you all on the next update.